Sam Levitt here of the Padres Radio Network as we get ready for today's game. And right now we're joined by starting pitcher Kyle Hart. Kyle, as you get ready for your Padres debut against the Cleveland Guardians, what are the emotions as you get ready for this start?
Yeah, I feel confident. I think it's easier to feel confident when we've won the first three games and just seeing how much energy and focus that we've played with. So I'm comfortable with this group, both of these catchers. Yeah, kind of done all my homework. I'm just gonna sit and watch Nick and enjoy him on Sunday Night Baseball, and get some rest, ready to go for tomorrow.
Speaking of homework, what does a preparation week look like for a start when you're getting ready for one?
Yeah, I think I thought that I was prepared, and I thought that I did a lot of homework, and then coming in here and watching, you Darvish, who's even currently like looking at the two series ahead, and he's not even pitching right now. So like I thought I was prepared until I saw some of these guys and their level of preparation. I'm gonna have to turn it up a little bit. On that front. I started looking at stuff on Friday, before my bullpen, just going into my bullpen, knowing what pitches that I needed to work on. And then I'll do a lot today, and then I won't do much. Just, you hammer it, and then you kind of go out and compete.
Kyle, during spring training, even just around here the last few days, it's pretty clear that this starting group has a lot of camaraderie. You could see it during the bullpens, the way you guys would watch each other, clearly support each other. How would you describe your relationship with the rest of the starting staff right now?
I think it's great. I'm learning a lot, and I'm just trying to just fit in, learn as much as I can. I think they're very open and communicative when they need to be. So if I don't know what's going on or I'm not sure, I can ask any of them. It's an open door, open kind of conversation at any time, which has been great for me because I don't feel like I'm in the dark on anything. And that's the case with Ruben, Pete, Chris, Fritzy. Like I can go to them too. So I think our camaraderie is super strong right now. It's game 4. Like it's only going to get better. And that was something that Schulte emphasized. That was something that Darvish emphasized like day 1 of spring training. You want it to happen naturally, and I feel like it has, and it's going to continue to be that way.
Kyle, it's been a while since the last time you pitched in the major leagues. You go over to Korea, you have an excellent season there. What's the biggest difference between the Kyle Hart the last time you were in the majors and the Kyle Hart that we'll see against Cleveland?
Yeah, I think it is that preparation. I don't think I was prepared physically, mentally, any of that last time. And I think that's going to be the difference. I'm not going to fear the result. I'm going to go out, know that I'm prepared. I'm going to trust the guys behind me. I'm going to trust the guys in the dugout and just go from there. So, obviously we have an outstanding bullpen. That's going to be a staple of this team all year. So I'm going to trust those guys as well to have my back if I need to work around or manage the game or whatever. So extremely excited, but I feel like my mindset and preparation are much better.
Towards the start of spring training, you talked about using a different arm slot, in Korea, the way it worked for you, some variations to your pitch mix. Is all that still pretty consistent from where it was at the start of spring?
Yeah, I haven't changed a whole lot. They haven't really asked me to change a whole lot. And I think, honestly, we're still learning each other. I think, there'll be more information that suits kind of my game and my preparation as we go. I've had that conversation with Peter and Ruben, so I think they want to see the sample increase a little bit, and then we'll kind of tinker as we need to.
How do you, this has been a long time coming, how do you, or is it important to not let it be too big when you get back out there?
I think that's where, the veteran leadership in this clubhouse almost kind of helps me calm down. You just watching the way that these guys have prepared and then executed the game plan the first 3 days. I think that brings me, a little bit of calm, a little bit of peace to just go out, stick to my game plan, trust my catcher, and do my very best. And that's all I'm going to do. I'm sure there'll be nerves. I'm sure there'll be all that. But when I focus on executing to win the game, I'll hang my hat on that at the end of the day, no matter what the result is.
And then you'll obviously have a new lineup with the Guardians, but has it been helpful in a way to just be inside of Petco Park and see what it's like with the 40,000 fans and just kind of feel the vibe of the ballpark for a few nights?
Absolutely, yeah. And I don't know if they did that on purpose. I'm sure they probably did, but yeah, it's been super helpful just to go through several games now of what does our routine look like, what does Dylan Cease's warm-up look like, and King and Randy. So I'm excited to watch Nick go through his preparations throughout the day, and I can pick up on things and some of those cues. So the fans have been great, getting a lot of positive messages throughout the community, and obviously we're working every day to provide the best product for them.
Only a handful of days in, but how do you like San Diego so far?
I love it. I love it. But my wife and daughter, we've been all over the place, parks. We've been to the zoo a couple times now, so they're going to know our names at the zoo pretty soon. But we love it. We love it.
Did you have a favorite exhibit at the zoo?
We waited in line for the pandas for a while. I think that's a staple. I mean, you have to. A lot of monkeys. Those are fun. I like the hippos. The hippos, yeah. The hippos are fun. So.